Hello and good morning. Welcome back to Cookie and the Haydens. Hope you're all well and looking forward to a morning of work. Have you got some stuff listed, ready to list? Hopefully. If not, you can just sit and listen and watch me get no work done. Okay, so who have we got in here today? We've got Damien's in, who's first in. Leanne, hi Leanne. Tori's in. Hi Tori. Watcher 1421. Oliver Ian. Two Aussie Thrifters, good day. Hope the gaming listing is going well. Keith, hi Keith. Darren, Anthony, hello. Oliver Ian, who likes to keep the audience waiting. I actually started before the time, so that if you hit live, you see it takes a minute or so for people to get notifications. So I started a bit early and just put the holding page on. It builds up the tension as well, doesn't it? You know, the excitement for the morning. Damon's already got 4 drafts done this morning. Cool. Sunny Tea Reseller. Is that a new name for our channel? If it is, welcome anyway. Tori's got nothing. Chris Tyler, hi. 2 Aussie Thrifters, it's definitely going, yeah. You're going to be listing that stuff for the rest of the year. Sam, Second Life Sales, hello. Thanks for joining us. Steve-O's already done 5 listings, up since 550. Oh, come on. That's just ridiculous. Daughter's an early riser. Oh, fair enough. I'll tell you what, though, if you can get up at that kind of time, it is really productive. I just can't get my ass out of bed. So you can like finish your day's work by lunchtime and then go and do what you want afterwards. Stephen Jackson, hello, morning all. Watching whilst working. I have to say, Brad, I'm so jealous of that computer games hall you got. That's the 3rd time you've major crushed it with big deals. Yeah. No, it was unbelievable amount of stuff. Anyone else hanging about? Don't forget, if you are there in the background, feel free to just drop in and just say hello. You don't need, you know, if you're not keen on chatting, that's fine. Just say hello so we can see that someone's there. So what have we got today? It's listing. Come list with me. As it says in the title, we're going to get some work done. I've got some drafts from yesterday that I'm going to photograph first, as always. Probably plush toys. I'm almost at the end of the plush toys. I've only got about 5 or 6 boxes of Death Pile left. I've got less than 1 box now of plushes. And then I'm going to maybe dig some t-shirts out or something else. I've got plenty of stuff to list. So initially, I'm just going to get these drafts on. And then we'll see where we go from there. If anyone's got any questions to ask me or the chat, then ask each other, chat away, because I'm going to be listing and I might not get all your chat, so feel free to chat amongst yourselves and get some work done. Plenty of work, but worth it. Yeah, it's well going to be worth it. Jazz says, I'm in the background. Last listings now and then cooking some tea. What time is it down there? Jazz, what time is it? If you're cooking some tea, then it's probably, what, about 6 o'clock or something? I don't know. Maybe a late eaters. Yeah. Tap Peddler, hi Derek. Darren Hawk. Oh, Darren Hawkins, I'm off a hand picking session at Vintage Wholesale next Tuesday. Oh, that'll be interesting. Let us know how you get on with that. Yeah, that'll be interesting. I've done hand picking at Glass Onion. None of us, but there are plenty that will do it. Here we go. Sam's 6 p.m. in Eastern Australia. Oh, it was a good guess, wasn't it? 6 p.m. How many different time zones are in Australia? I'm just interested to know. I know there's some silly 30-minute time zones, isn't there? That's like totally pointless. But how many different time zones are there? Bailey J, good morning. 23 in the chat. 23 people getting some work done. 4 time zones. You see, it's massive, isn't it, Australia? So how is there only 4 time zones? I don't get it. Is it the way it's like angled on the earth? Because like America's got like, how many time zones? Like 10 or something. I don't know. I would have thought there was more than 4. 4.5, because if there's a 30-minute one, is that not a half? Mind you, 4 separate time zones, so one of them is a half. Yeah, I'm too tired to even talk. Just Paul C. Hi, Paul. I'm right behind Sam. We have the stupid half hour. What is the point? I just cannot understand it. I mean, I just think I get annoyed with the daylight saving hour that we have to mess about with every year. It's just pointless. I mean, isn't it a historic thing from years ago for farmers and stuff? It's like we're in the year 2020. I think do we really need this hour forward, hour back constantly? Someone will probably shoot me down with that, but it just seems silly to me. Anyway, right. So we've caught up with peeps. I've created, I meant to tell you all actually, I've made up a reseller Spotify playlist. If any of you are on Spotify, if you want to, like follow it or like it or whatever, it's full. It's got 100 songs at the moment, and it's full of reseller related tracks or motivational tracks or funny songs that are related to reselling. And I'm hoping it's going to be good to have on in the background, because I like having music on when I'm listing. So it'd be a good one to have on in the background and, just crack on with your work, or even like when you're driving out, doing your thrifting, car booting, flea marketing, whatever. So if you want to try and find it on Spotify, it's called the Ultimate Reseller Playlist by Car Boot Chris. That's me. So the Ultimate Reseller Playlist, if you have trouble finding it, because sometimes you can't find playlists on that people have made on Spotify, but I can send you a direct link to it and then you can save it if you want. But to give you an idea of some of the songs on it, Eye of the Tiger, classic motivational track. Thrift Shop, Only Fools and Horses theme tune, the eBay Weird Al Yankovic parody, which obviously we based our eBay song on. Unfortunately, our song, What We Sell on eBay, is not currently available on Spotify. If it was, it would be number 1 on this playlist. What else have we got on the track? Under Pressure, Queen. The Heat Is On. That's a classic. Blue Monday. Yeah. Back on a Monday. Got to get back to work. Break My Stride. We've got Against All Odds, Phil Collins. 9 to 5, Dolly Parton. Oh, now we're all looking for Flat Beat, Mr. Ozo. So he's on there. What else we've got? The Lancashire Hot Pots, eBay Ek. Addicted to eBay, money for nothing, money's too tight to mention. Oh, there's absolute classics on this. Flip Reverse by the Blazing Squad. You can't ask for much more than that one. What else? I'm Going Slightly Mad by Queen. If I Had $1 Million, the Bare Naked Ladies. Oh, you see, I've picked out all the best songs for this. So make sure you follow it. It will give you something to listen to, if nothing else. I Need Money, Ain't No Mountain High Enough. Oh my God, I didn't realize there was how many was on here. Oh, come on. The Postman Pat theme tune. I mean, we all rely on Postman, don't we? Some motivational tracks on here as well that you mix in. Sale of the Century by Sleeper. Don't Stop Me Now. There's a couple of Queen tracks on here because they kind of fit in quite nicely. Don't Stop by Fleetwood Mac. Reach, S Club 7. Chasing Rainbows, Moving On Up. Here's one. Steve-O's in, actually. Here's one, especially for Steve-O. It's Nothing Lasts Forever by Echo and the Bunnymen. I put that on just for Steve-O. And D-Ream, Things Can Only Get Better. So there's loads of tracks on there. And when I think of something, you know, like I'm driving in the car, listening to a song, and I think that's a perfect reselling sort of song, I'm going to add it on there. So I'm going to keep it up to date. So feel free to follow it because it's free and I'm doing all the work. So before I carry on, I'm just going to catch up with the chat and then I'm going to start listing. No one understands it, Jazz says. That half an hour, it's just, who came up with that? Needs shooting, don't they? Sam says, so many fights over here about daylight savings. Need Rod or Drew to give the Queensland view. Hi, Ian. 2 Aussies going to check out the Spotify. There's nothing better than a good Spotify playlist to keep you going. Sunny T said, what is the tool sign on the chat next to the name? Oh, Damien's answered it. There we go. Moderator. So if we get any funny people in, they can be kicked out. Milk monitors. Eye of the Tiger is our family anthem. Cool. That's a good one. Wrap It Up. Let me look for it. Hang on. Home search. I've been looking for all kinds of related songs, you know, packaging, posting, selling, sold, money, eBay. I even put PayPal in to see if someone had done a song on PayPal. Wrap It Up. I won't play it. Oh, there's a song by Chaz and Dave called Wrap It Up. Oh no, Sam and Dave, not Chaz and Dave. I won't play it because that'll screw my live up. So there is some. I'll have a look at those afterwards. Anthony Walt, can you send me the link? I wonder if I can get the link in here. You might need the link because, yeah, Spotify is a bit weird because if you create a playlist, it can be quite hard for someone else to find it. It's a bit odd. I mean, there's loads of user-created playlists on it, so I don't really get that. Does someone fancy putting a link to it? Tori, you're following the playlist, aren't you? Rip It Up, Orange Juice. I'll have a look for that one. If someone's got a link, because I'm on my computer, so I don't think I can get hold of that link. Tori's going to try and drop it. Okay, cool. But yes, That's a good one. Right, I'm going to forget now. My mind is terrible. My memory. So what's that? Could be bad day. That's a good one because it's not always roses, is it? What was the other one? Wrap it up. If anyone's got any other suggestions, drop it in. Duct tape. I'll look it up. By the way, I do have editorial, what do you call it, over this playlist. So if I think it's shit, then I'm not putting it on. Catan, hi Catan. I'm addicted to Blinding Lights. 80s are well made, so I'll listen to it. Blinding Lights. I've not heard of that. Yeah, Daniel Powter. Yeah, I know the one you're on about. I know it. Mannix, everything. That's brilliant. That I love the Manic Street Preachers. Everything must go. That is perfect. That's the kind of song I want. Right, Tories, drop the link. Are you all able to follow that link? On StreamYard, it doesn't show as a link, so I'm not sure if you're able to follow it or not. Oh, it's by The Weeknd. Blinding Lights. I'll just write that in case it comes up with other stuff. The Weeknd. It's become popular due to TikTok. Oh, you see, Tori knows all about TikTok. Do your own band, Chris and the Car Booters. You'll wipe the floor with the Woolpackers. No one wants to hear any more than one song, and that was enough for anybody. The link works. Excellent. Right. Well, if anyone thinks of any other songs, send me a message because I'm happily putting it on. The more songs we've got on there, the better. Because then when you put it on shuffle, which is the best way to listen to it on shuffle, you probably won't run out of tracks because it's already at 6.5 hours. I already got that one, Damien. She Sells Sanctuary. Listen, we can't spend all morning doing this. So, Sanctuary. I've got that one, Chris, already. When I searched for Postman Pat, that one was the next one down, so I put that one on as well. Opportunities, let's make lots of money. Oh, Christ. See, there's loads, isn't there, really, that are relevant. Whew. 20 minutes in, no listings done. Once Belle watches a TikTok, she will make a video with Cookie and Chris. I need to. Is there a way I can? How can I watch this TikTok that Tori's done? How can I watch it without signing up to TikTok? Can someone like video screen share thingy? You know, screen record it or something. I want to see what this is. It works. Nice one. I think if you click the heart button on the playlist, that will save it onto your favorite playlist or whatever, so you don't lose it again. Yeah, Damien got that one. That is brilliant. Return to sender. That's a great one. Oh, this will give me something to do when we're done on here. Right. Get me eBay thingy up. Just look up TikTok blinding lights, Chris. It's different people making a dance. Oh, right. I thought you meant because Tori had shared our song on TikTok, so I thought he meant that she'd done something about that. I will try and look that up, but I'm not on TikTok, so. Reseller Kids here. He's late. That's a late mark. Macklemore Make the Money. Make the money. That's not, yeah, I like that song. What's it got to do with reselling though? Or is it just a good track to listen to? But it is a good song, I do like it. Got that one, Steve-O, yeah?
You doing any work today?
No. Annabelle's asked if I'm doing any work this morning. Hi, Gary. You've not really missed anything. I haven't actually started working yet. Yeah, missed registration, right. I'm getting told off by... I'm getting told off, so I better get some work done. I've got, how many have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 9 drafted, part completed that I need to finish. So the first one is a ferret. I'm going to list a ferret. Am I allowed to list ferrets on eBay? Oh, very loose link. Very loose. I mean, come on. You should hear it. They could hear you then.
What?
This microphone's way too sensitive.
A lot of you get your work done.
She says you all need to get some bloody work done. Lazy gets. Hang on, what's this? I did my quiz and people kept reporting it, so I had to restart about 6 times. It sounds like you got like a bit of a troll or something. What a shame. Any ideas? Oh, that's annoying, that. Damien's done 9 drafts. Right. I'm getting behind everybody now, so. Okay. Let's get this ferret listed. You're all dying to see this. This little chappy. Oh, look, there's his legs kind of hanging. That way, that way, that way, that way, that way. Yeah. Okay. This is from my hometown, Manchester. Yeah, Manchester. Anyone know? For those of you that know Manchester, anyone know what this relates to? You get a Cookie and the Hayden's Brucey bonus point if you can tell me what that is or where it's from. It's actually called the Mad Ferret. Two listings done. From Manchester, you don't know what that is. I'm disappointed. What, the Mad Ferret?
Yeah.
No. Got it, Derek. It's not Oasis. I'm going to carry on photographing it while you lot decide if... And no cheating, no Googling, please. If you cheat, you get kicked out of the stream. I will know.
I'm sure you're not going to be able to believe that.
Well, it's all about trust. So, can we trust you not to cheat? First one who gets the right answer that doesn't cheat we'll get a cookie in the Hayden's point, which means absolutely nothing. It's worthless, other than the kudos. Don't like that angle, that's his bad side. This ferret's pretty ugly, to be honest. Whoever came up with this design, I've really not got a clue of the relevance of it. So that's it. And that's it. I'm struggling really. Now I'm gonna just take that one. That'll do. I wonder if that's it. Plus, if are you marking it as for children or young people or whatever? That might be it. Rewind resells. I always struggle saying that. Good morning. No one can get this. No one's got it. It's very, very rare. And that means I can put a higher price on it. That picture is shit. I'm not having that. Do you all give up? If you give up, then that means that I am the greatest plush toy reseller that ever lived. And if you want that title to stick, then you need to beat me. What was the question, Damien? Is what's that from? What's it? Oh, you seen the tag then, didn't you? What is that from? It's Manchester related. Clues in the title.
Manchester event.
It's not Manchester. I'm making myself a list of mugs. All this morning, have a cupboard full to get through. Yeah, mugs, depending on what they are, obviously, but they kind of drip the way through for me. I'd sold 2 at the weekend. I sold an Alton Towers mug, Rita the Ride. That was a tenner, and I sold a Star Wars Kylo Ren mug for £9. So yeah, they kind of drip along. But most of the time, mugs you pay like 50p or £1 and no more. Okay, I am the champion. I am the greatest plush toy reseller. This is from This is a mascot from. It's an official licensed product from the Manchester Commonwealth Games 2002. So it's approaching 20 years old since. I can't believe it's been 20 years since the Commonwealth Games. Nearly. But that is one of the mascots. So we're a couple of different mascots. But why the hell would we have a ferret with like a beret? I mean, that's French, isn't it? Why the hell would we have a ferret as a mascot for the Manchester Games? Anyway, it's listed $19.99. No, sorry, watcher. Nice try. Too late anyway. I am the greatest reseller. So next one is this chappy. Who knows? Right, I'll go. We might as well carry on this theme. Oh, what's happened? Are you all still there? I've got my screen's gone off. My screen's gone off. No, it's back. No idea what that's all about. Who knows what that's from? Well, you've got the time it here. This is like the phrase on in it off telly. You've got the time it takes for me to photograph this to give me your answers. What is that? Is that's bully, isn't it? Can't beat a bit of bully. You've got the time it takes for the board to revolve to make your decision. To give me your answer. Oh, actually, before I photograph it, unfortunately, I need to wipe that down a bit. If you watched this week's video, useful items, tools for reselling, baby wipes is up there with one of the things that I use every single day. That doesn't mean that everything I buy is dirty. Kind of does, actually, but I always sort of go over things, get any little grubby marks off, because his face was a bit grubby and that wouldn't have looked good on the photograph, so get it off before I photograph it. That's actually a lot better. You see, that is why I use these. I mean, it's not in amazing condition. It looks like it's been sat on a shelf for a while, so it's got a bit of like sun damage or whatever you call it. It's not wind in the willows, but you're very close. That's an easy one. It's not wind in the willows. Bit dusty as well. I didn't realise how dusty he was. It is not wind in the willows, so try again. Toad of Toad Hall, no. So you've still got the time it takes for me to photograph before I give you the answer. Just going to lay him flat there because it's a bit difficult. Oh, you're not able to see that very well, are you? Let's move that across there. There, that'll do. There's not a lot I can. The all-important tag, which tells me what this is from. Thankfully, I've not given it away this time. Let's do that one. Okay, 5 photographs. No, 6, that'll do. Hi, Georgina. Morning. C Reeves UK is, I'll give it you. You've got the point. It's from Peter Rabbit, but he's called Jeremy Fisher from Peter Rabbit. It's not Toad of Toad Hall, but it is Peter. It is from Peter Rabbit. I just need to amend the description because he's a little bit sort of sun bleached or whatever you call it. So I'll just put that on. Let me just amend this because I wrote this last night. Okay. I just put a little line in it to say, you know, it's just some minor marks on it. Listed. Tweety Pie. I'm not going to play a game with this one. Everyone knows who that is. Again, I need to just... This is a vintage Tweety Pie. I actually, when I was researching it, I could not find... There was loads on eBay. Loads of these on eBay, but not the same as this. And obviously, if there wasn't one the same, there wasn't one tagged, and this one's got a tag. So I've put a slightly higher price on it for that reason. Oh, is he going to sit straight? Stay there. Oh. That's good. I'm not going to try and... I'll just do him straight like that. $1997. So yes, he is vintage. I actually didn't see that last night. I didn't realise there was a year on it, so I can put that year on my listing. 97, Warner Brothers. Stay there, for fuck's sake. $97. Light needed. Yeah. It's actually got a barcode there, so. Right. Oh, let's just do one more. Okay. So let's see. Photos done. Warner Brothers Looney Tunes vintage Tweety Pie plush soft toy. I put the MPN number on, which is 98103. Tagged very good condition. So the year was 97. I'm going to put that on. 1997. If I can fit it in, yes, I can. Vintage, and then I'll go the year. So vintage in 1997. That's 80 characters with that in, so that's good. And I will just plonk it into the description. Plushes are really easy to put descriptions and stuff on, so it's quite quick when you're dealing with plushes. 1997. It's just really condition is what you need, as well as the title. And you know what I didn't put on this one? The size of it. I better do that. I didn't put the size. 11 inches. Now I'm not going to fit that on the title, but I'll add it into the description. 1997, 11 inch. In fact, I could put it in the title if I change something. I don't need the full word tagged, so I can just put tag 1997. Let's see if I can get this. 11 inch. Oh, balls. I'm just going to take soft out, put toy, 11 inch Tweety Pie plush. I can actually reinstate the word tagged now. Yes. Okay. That's that resolved. Listed. Hi Aid, good morning. What's this fake Oliver thing all about? I don't understand. Why is Oliver fake? Georgina, don't block me. I don't know what's going on. Someone needs to enlighten me. What have we got next? Trolls. Oh, you see, I'm getting down to the bottom of my plushes. So these are all the ones that I've kind of avoided and I've come back to now because I'm at the end. So a lot of these are kind of £10 plushes. This is Bridget from Trolls. Looks a lot like Annabelle. Only better looking. You know, I'm only kidding. Because of my YouTube name, Oliver Ian. But I don't understand, why is that fake? Read the mug stream. I read it, but I didn't understand it. Because his real name is... Yeah, I know his real name. But we all use different names, don't we? It doesn't take much to get me confused. Let's list Bridget. Oh, so I got down a bit on that. That'll do us. That's an ugly plush, yeah. It's from DreamWorks Trolls. Bants. It's Bants, apparently. Am I too old to say that word? Carbon dioxide doesn't understand either. No, you just carry on. I'm busy working. You know, you want to chat away, then chat away. Right, title DreamWorks Trolls 13-inch Bridget plush soft cuddly toy, 2016, very good condition. There's not much else I can put in that title, and I'm nowhere near full on the characters, but there's not a lot else I can put in. It's going up for $11.99. Listed. Let's see what else I've got. LittleBigPlanet. Now, I didn't know whether to bother with this one, but actually I couldn't find one that was exactly the same as this, because there's loads of LittleBigPlanet plushes on eBay. So I thought I would try my arm and just put it on. PlayStation, LittleBigPlanet. I'm gonna line that. Shall I put him like that? We can hear your phone call conversation. I can't. Hang on, I need to shut my door. Right, shut the door. Annabelle's on the phone, important worky business. So if you could hear her all before, then you're going to hear her now. I can still hear her. Right, LittleBigPlanet. This is Sackboy. camera. Front, back, and there's not a bloody lot else I can do with this. Let's do the label. And just one of me holding it to gauge the size. And that 4 photos is bugger all else I can do on that. Not now. LittleBigPlanet Sackboy 9-inch plush soft toy, PlayStation retro gaming, very good condition. What else can you say about that? $11.99 it's going up for. And list. I've done plenty of work, thank you, Oliver Ian. Sackboy, yes, correct. There's tons of them on eBay, but I struggled to see the exact same one as that. Mugs are fairly easy to check for chips, cracks before you start buying. Check for sold high price. Yeah, there are some Moomin Starbucks. We've had some cracking mugs. We sold a Disney January. I can't remember the series that it was part of, but we got good money for that. I don't know what it was now. It's 60, 70 pound or something for it. And the Starbucks mugs, I've had up to 40 pound for a Starbucks mug. Depending on which city or what image it's got on it. I always pick up Starbucks mugs. Even your basic ones are generally worth £10. Georgina says, why do we not have them t-shirts? What, this one? This t-shirt was, if you watched the unboxing video a while back, if you were a real fan and subscriber, you would have seen it. Oliver Ian sent me this amongst a box full of goodies. So yeah, this is not for sale. Should get a free t-shirt when you buy a cap. You don't want much, do you? Chris, do you ever put a ruler next to item for photos? Sorts of size issue instead of adding it in the description. No, not normally. Sometimes I will photograph. Sometimes, and not often, we'll photograph with the tape measure just sat next to an item. Sometimes, if there's likely to be, any, dispute about. But what you will find is I always try and put that size in the title, because some people will search for, they'll know a specific size. Say, for example, well, Sackboy is a good example because he's a 9-inch Sackboy, but there's also 5-inch Sackboys, there's 12-inch Sackboys. So it's useful to have it in the description because, and what I'm doing as well, sometimes when I'm searching and doing research for an item, I'll narrow it down by putting that size into the search and see what people have got. So I prefer to have the size in the title. It's whatever sort of preference you want to go with, but that's what I tend to put the size in the title. Never found a Starbucks mug. I can't believe it. I've had tons of them. Tons of them. Yeah, I've had loads of good Starbucks mugs. Loads. I can't remember the exact one, but I did get 40 quid for one once. That's probably the biggest sale for a Starbucks mug that I've had. Christmas one in the cupboard, that'd probably do well. I'd list that now, me. I wouldn't wait. You can still sell Christmas stuff all through the year. Size matters, yes. Just ask Annabelle. The Hobbit is next. Okay, who can tell me what character that is? We've got a little quiz going here, haven't we? Oh, there. Yeah, I'm going to photograph him. He was almost, I thought to myself, you know what, he's not going to be worth listing, but he is. You'll be surprised. Because I was thinking that's going to be only going to be a couple of pounds, but actually, you will be surprised what some plushes are worth. Oh. Tiny little plush, but a massive label. Just silly. Why does it need a huge label on his bum? And I can't even get a fucking picture of it. Sorry, children, for my language. Oh, what's happened to that? I took a picture and that's what it's come out with. Magic. Right, which one was that then? Which one was that? 1, 2. Oh, I've got them all, so what the fuck? Very true, I sold a Christmas Eeyore plush, yeah. Christmas stuff will sell. Telling you now. Don't hang on to stuff. Just get it listed. If it ain't there for people to find, it's not going to sell. That's my motto. Correct, Leanne, yes. I've had some of those cream egg mugs. Waste of time. I took them to the charity shop in the end. I think I took them to the charity shop. What did I do with them? I didn't list them, I don't think. Yeah, possibly. Tori sold a Laura Ashley Christmas shirt last week. Anyway, for any of you that were interested, that was Thorin Oakenshield from The Hobbit. 6-inch plush. $11.99 that's going on for that little plush. That probably cost me 50p, I would think. I would not have paid any more than that. Like I say, I'm at the bottom of the barrel now for plushes. So what you're seeing is the ones that I've avoided for a while, for like years. Do you do any retail arbitrage at all? Yes, all the time. I do loads of it. Buying, especially when there's a sale on somewhere, I'll buy some stuff in a sale. Yes, I do like buying retail stuff as well. I used to send a lot of stuff up to Amazon, but I'm starting to have it all sent back now. I looked yesterday on my Amazon FBA stuff, and I only had about 40 items on there. So some of them were quite old, so I'm having a load sent back to me. So I've got 20 items being posted back to me from Amazon. So that's going to be a headache for the postman. But yeah, I'll start getting charged fees on those if I don't have them sent back. So it's better that I get them back, shove them on eBay instead. So I'm kind of winding down the FBA. I'm keeping my Amazon account open because there's some things that I will sell Amazon merchant fulfilled. So I've got a few listings on there, but I'm not really bothering with FBA anymore. I'm sick of it, really, to be honest. Only 28 weeks to go until Christmas. 29 weeks actually, Catan. Yes, you have to pay. The thing with Amazon, you pay at every single stage. They absolutely chew up your money. You have about, with FBA, you have like 4 fees. So you pay like a listing fee. You pay to have it sent to them via their postal system like UPS or whatever. So they make a bit of money there. You have like a referral fee, it's called. It's just another way of them grabbing money off you. And they take a chunk of quite a big chunk of your final value as well. And then when you need your stuff back and you decide you don't want Amazon to sell it anymore, they charge you to send it back. But it's a relatively small charge to send back. I think it's pence. You know, it's nowhere near as much as it is to send it. So it is a small charge, but they charge you at every step. That's like 5 fees that you pay. This is why Amazon is so difficult. Oh, Tori's got to go to a real job. Good luck. Hope you enjoy your day. It's not too stressful. Georgina doesn't like Christmas. Grinch. This year has gone really fast. It's unbelievable, isn't it? We're at, what date is it? 4th of June. It's flown by. Chris says, Toria used to make lamp bases and tableware for... All right. 39p an item to send it back. Thank you for that. I wasn't 100% sure what it was, but yeah. They charge you at every point. They literally... Really, Amazon FBA is made, this is my opinion by the way, it's made for sellers who will sell hundreds and hundreds of similar items. So really, you send a box full of the same item, that's what they want. That's where you can just leave it there and forget about it and it sells. For people like me who sell one-off items, it seems to me that it's not really worth doing Amazon FBA. It might be worth doing fulfilled by merchant because some items you can get a higher value on Amazon. But I've found that despite a good start, because if you watch that first video I did on Amazon FBA where I said, right, I'm starting Amazon FBA for the first time, actually, as soon as I sent stuff up, stuff was selling. I was making some money. But then it's left with all the stuff that no one wants. And they do take a lot of fees. Leanne did well on some stuff at Amazon. Bow ties. I worked in a pottery 35 years ago. Wow. Okay, let's see what the next item is. Right, let's see if you can guess what he is from. Or she. Okay. Yes, it's she. Can you give me who that is from? It's Disney. I'll give you that much. It's Disney. I had to do a bit of searching to find this one, excuse me. So let me know if you know which angle that one. Catan, Chris, I totally agree with you thinking of FBA. I have lots of wholesale mobile stuff, but I would not make enough profit from FBA to, yeah. Yeah, it's a strange old market and it's not easy to operate either. I find it very user friendly. I say that all the time. Squirrel Nutkin, no. Chippendale, I thought it was part of the chipmunks, but it's not the chipmunks or Chippendale. It's not over the hedge. So I keep guessing. You've got the time it takes for me to take these photographs to tell me the answer, and you get Cookie in the Haven's kudos. We already know who the greatest plush seller is. That's me. So you don't get that title, but you do get kudos. It is a Disney store. No cheating. No writing in Google. No writing on eBay. No cheating, please. This is a circle of trust. Okay, that'll do it. Bambi, no. Mum of 5 sons, is that a new person to the channel? Welcome if you are. Bambi, no. You can say it twice, Rebecca, but it is not right. So I take it you all give up. Looks like a woodland critter from South Park, Nick K. Thanks for joining us, Nick. Chippendale Rescue. I love that song. Love it. Ice Age, no. Give up. Give up. You're all useless. It's actually... Oh, crap. Oh. It's actually... Whatnot is their name. Whatnot from Sophia the First, Disney. Sophia the First. And I did not know that off the top of my head. I had to look it up. What I did was, initially I thought it was part of the Chipmunks or something. But I just searched eBay, searched on eBay, Disney squirrel, and that found it. So Whatnot, Sophia the First. Bailey J, Sophia the First. Did you say that before me or after me? Probably after. $15.99 that's going on for. So there's still some decent money in some of these plushes. You don't realise what you've got in your death pile, that's the thing. Done. That's listed. 2 left. Cookie Monster. These are not generally worth a lot of money. This isn't anything really unusual, I don't think. So he's only got a kind of nominal value. I put $12.99 on him, but we'll see what he goes for. Cookie Monster. Yes, Damien, it was a squirrel. No idea. No idea. Well, you do now. You see, this is educational, this stream, because you're learning all about these plush toys. And when you see it next time, you'll know. Unless you've forgotten like me, and then you won't know. Can't beat Sesame Street. Love it. Love Sesame Street. Oh. Who's your favourite Sesame Street character? Come on. Who's your favourite character? Oscar, yes. You can never tell, Peter, with plushes. Sometimes you list a plush. I mean, I listed a Womble yesterday, and there were tons of them on eBay. Tons of them. And I listed this Womble. I put it middle of the range price, and it sold within 3 or 4 hours. And I was like, I thought I would have that forever. But no, you just can't tell. Who knows? Oscar the Grouch, yeah, he's one of my favourites. Count Dracula, the Count, yes. What is a big bird called? All right, let's get this listing on. Sesame Street 2012 13-inch Cookie Monster soft plush toy Gund is the make. And then there's an NPM number, which is 075352. I put that in because I had space. Somebody may search using that number. Very good condition. It's going up for $12.99. Listed. Cookie Monster is the watcher's favourite. And Steve-O didn't know the ferret either. You need to get up to date on these plushes, Steve-O. I didn't know it either. There's only one listed on eBay for like £23–24. So I listed mine at $19.99, that ferret. Grover. Bert and Ernie are good, aren't they? I like Bert and Ernie. Hey, Bert. Last one of the prepared listings. Now, I didn't think these were going to be worth anything because they're Hallmark plushes and they're generally 10 a penny. But having said that, this one's a big one. This one's quite big. He's got a beanie bottom. And I couldn't find a lot that were the same size as him. So I'm hoping he's going to command a reasonable price. He's got a beanie bum. And I'm going to put with it this little, it's the same brand, Hallmark. They're called Itty Bitties. Generally, they're not worth a lot, hence the reason why I'm not selling that one on its own. So this one is probably worth some decent money, but this one isn't. So I'm putting them together like that. Bailey J. That stuff from like theme park plushes are always worth money. I've sold countless Alton Towers plushes. Stuff from Disneyland theme parks generally sells well. Universal Studios plushes always sell well, but also stuff like from holidays sometimes can do well as well. So the cruise plushes, I would definitely have picked up that, definitely. So these are called Itty Bitties from Hallmark. You just see them in the card shop. That big Batman is worth more. So I'll photograph these separately. Nice condition. Let's get that Itty Bitties thing in there. And the tag. And we'll do that with it as well. Let's do Supergirl. Only a little, that one. Let's get the Itty Bitties in. That'll do. I'm glad I'm coming really to the end of the plushes because they take up a lot of room. I'm kind of running out of boxes, so they do take a lot of room up. Right, so the title I'm putting on this is Hallmark Itty Bitties DC Comics Plush Toys Bundle. Can't beat a bundle. 12-inch Batman and a 5-inch Supergirl, very good condition. So looking for the appropriate keywords. Don't put keywords in that are not connected to your items because that will get you in trouble anyway. I'm putting these up for $19.99. I really thought they might be completely worthless, but actually they're going up for £20 with £3.60 shipping. And they are listed. Is everyone getting some work done this morning? I can't believe that this is This is the 4th, because you needed it on fingers. Come list with me. It seems like I only started it last week. 4 times I've done it, 4 weeks. Just got a message from someone here. Whenever you see a message on eBay, you just think, oh, what is it? Right, that's fine. Have I got any offers I can send out? No, I've done them all this morning. I did all my offers before, while I was in bed. Just lay there going through the offers, sending some out. So what else are we going to list? Is everyone still there? Because you've all gone very quiet. Are you busy? Are we still alive? I'll trust that you're still there. Well, don't abandon me, I'm talking to myself. Ugh. You finish your phone? Oh, God, my mouth's dry, spitting feathers. Right, let me see what else I've got. I'm just going to pop off. Jeff says it's still there. Yeah, everyone's still here. Yes. 3 mugs, but taking photos. Yeah, I haven't got any mugs to list at the moment. Oh, I have actually got some mugs. I've got a box of glass and mugs. That's one of the few boxes I've got left. Got an order, so I picked it up from the shed. I was due to go to a boot sale this weekend. There was due to be one Saturday and Sunday. It's called Torbay Car Boot, but they updated this week to say that they've decided not to open. So I won't be going. However, tomorrow, is tomorrow Friday? I don't know what day it is anymore. Yes, tomorrow and Saturday, Totnes, nice little town here in Devon, have got a market on all day, Friday and Saturday, but also has aspects of bric-a-brac and car boots. So I think I'm going to go and check that out, because that'll be a nice little drive out as well. Olive Green's not a fan of Christmas. Another Grinch. Question about plushes. They seem great for shipping, but do you get many complaints? Hardly any complaints. Plushes are great for that reason, because you just shove them in a poly bag. You don't need no packaging. Put them straight in a bag, and that is it. Post them. You very rarely get any issue at all. The only time you get a problem with a plush is if you've not described it properly, or if it's got a mark on it that you missed. So I always make sure, double check them, check the stitching, like around the necks, around the armpits, feet, along the side. Just make sure that there's no stitching coming loose, because I've fallen foul of it in the past where you don't check it properly and it ends up being an issue. But plushes, very, very rarely, touch wood, had very few incidents at all. Leanne said, I did a promotion campaign last week, got an extra £400 on stuff that may not have sold. I didn't include stuff that normally sells well. Fair enough. Well, if it's worked for you, that's good. It's the thing with promotions, you never really know if those items would have sold or not. But take the sales, take them. I don't mind paying a little bit extra on the promotion if it means that I'm going to get the sales. So it's quite a thing at the minute. Some people swear by promoted, and some people say, no, I don't do it at all. So it's good that you got some sales from it. At the end of the day, that's it. That's the point of it. That is true, Oliver. I agree with that. Right, I'm going to go just pop out and just see what I've got. Probably clothing. I actually meant to deal with this week, and I've forgotten. So I'll deal with it now. Now, do you remember? Did you watch Monday night? If you did, you'll have seen that this thing arrived damaged. You can see here that he's ripped here, and he's got a broken jaw. He's got a broken jaw. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to test him. I'm going to put some batteries in it, and then I'm going to decide based on whether the sound and light still works, whether I'm actually going to still list this as being partly broken. So let's get this tested. Here's where your little screwdrivers come in. If you watched the video, did you watch this week's video on useful tools? So I've got all these little screwdrivers. I think that's the wrong, oh, that's the wrong one, that's one. That should do it. Perfect. See, you need these little things. So we'll see if this works. Oh, it's got batteries in it already, which might not be a good sign, or unless they're dead. Now, you know what I'm going to do with these batteries, don't you? Did you watch the video? I'm going to test the batteries with the little battery tester. Because that's another little tip. Battery tester. So this proves of the stuff that I use every day. And that, as you can see there, this battery is dead as a dodo. So at least I know that I get a chance to put some new batteries in. Dead as a dodo. So they're getting binned. So I don't get them mixed up in my decent battery box, which I've got down here. 2 decent batteries. I'll just double check them before I put them in, just to make sure. There's a good reading. That one's all the way up at the top into good. Oh, let me just double check this one. Yeah, all good on that one. So now let's see if this is going to work. Oh. Can't remember how you do it. Ooh. It's got sound. And it's got light. You can see there the lights are working. So I think I can probably sell this, even though the head is a bit mashed, because I'm gonna look inside it a minute. Yeah. Had this been not broken, it would have been £40 to £50 worth. Now, that might be out of reach for some mums, dads, families to buy their kid this for £40 to £50. But if they can get one, okay, it's got a little bit of damage, but it might be affordable. I'm not sure what price to put on it, to be fair, but it might make it affordable for someone to get, because the little kiddie might not be that bothered about this bit here. If you're just getting it to, actually, I'll leave the batteries in because I can use it for photographing. Might not be that bothered about that. So what do you reckon? How much should I put it up for? Sam does a flat 1% promoted. A lot of people do that. Leanne says, I couldn't believe how they were wrapped. I often get my packaging mentioned in feedback. Always overpack, yeah. It was unbelievable. I knew as soon as I picked it up off the doorstep that there was going to be something wrong with it, because it was just nowhere. I'm surprised, to be honest, it didn't have more damage than that, because there's so many delicate parts on this. His fingers, the tail is the bit on this that generally breaks, and that was intact. So it's such a shame. Sounds like my brother's car. It's had a stroke. You shouldn't laugh about that. But yeah, it does look. His face is a bit mashed. 17.99. Chris says, I kind of had in my head between £10 and £20. So I didn't notice anything, Leanne. Didn't notice anything. Oh, you were lucky there. Really lucky. Dinosaur. That's terrible. Right. I'm just going to do a little bit of research, see what these are going for. Because I've sold a broken one in the past. I sold one with his tail broke off, just the end there, because you can see that it has like a... You might not be able to see, but he's got a break in his tail there that's an obvious point of a weak point. So let's just see if there's anyone else doing busted ones. So it's Indominus Rex. Jurassic World. No, oh yeah, Jurassic World. See what comes up. No. Oh, I spelled it wrong, for God's sake. Indominus. Right, that's more like it. Let me just have a little browse and see what's going on. One's on £20 with 4 bids, 2 days left. Let's just have a look at solds, I think. These sell really well. This would have been £40 to £50 on a bite now. Someone sold one for £15 with £5 postage. If that's fully intact, they've undersold that. Where? See original listing. Let's just have a look at this. Damage. See? He's got damage to his face, and it sold for £15 on one bid. But other than that, fully working. So let's have a look at some of the other cheap ones. I tell you what, though, I've sold one of these before. If you ever pick... Oh, it's crashed. Oh. Start again. Indominus Rex. Right. Sold, filter. Sold. If you ever pick up or see one of these, this is a hybrid Indominus Rex. If you ever see one of them, make sure you get it and don't worry about paying good money for it. I sold one of these for 80 something quid. Or it might have even been 90 something. The only problem with these, try them out before you buy them. They have a mechanism that's linked to the arms, I think. And some of them break. So you've got to try. I mean, the broken ones still go for good money, don't get me wrong. But it will affect your value. But look out for the hybrid Indominus, because that's worth more than the normal Indominus. Let's just carry on looking. See 50, 51, 59.99, 46. That's the kind of money I would have got if this was in one piece. I'm looking for any that have sold cheaply that might be damaged. £22. That one went for 15. So I think we're right around about the mark. I think I might do. Who was it that said £17.99? I think that might be a fair price. Chris, I think I might go with that. I think that might be a decent price to go for. Here we go. Bailey J says I'd go 19 to 25 as it's not fully damaged or broken, just a bit squashed in a tear. Maybe 19.99. The best offer on it. You know what? I might just do that. I like doing, where appropriate, some sort of funny description. So I think I'm going to do that, Leanne. That's a good idea. Battle damage. Peter says I'm going to have a 5-minute break, so I was going to ask what mugs bring good money or are worth looking for. Starbucks is always good. We had this conversation before. I'm sure some of the chat will chip in. Right, let's get some photographing done of this thing. Let's get him on his good side, and then we'll describe him and photograph his bad side. So I need a bit of space there. What I will do with this as well, if I get a buyer, so if someone buys it, clicks buy it now, whatever, I'm going to message them and just say, just to make sure you've read the description. That might save a load of messing about later. You know what buyers are like. Sometimes they don't read the descriptions properly. So I will message them when they buy it and say, just to make sure you're aware, there is some damage. And let's see which angle I can get. That's a good one. Makes him look fearsome. I'm going to do all the good pictures first, and then at the end I will show the damage. Oh, where's the battery compartment? I'll just slip that on without screwing it in, so it looks like it's intact. I'll do one holding it so that people know this is the biggie, because there's smaller ones. Right, now for the damaged bits, and I'm going to really get some good photographs of it. Photos form part of your description, so make sure you do that well. So let's see the best angle to get of his face. That's it. Oh, I need to get him working, and then I can, let's turn the lights off. And I'll get him lit up. So there's a picture of him lit up. I can't obviously do a picture of him doing the sound. I do think eBay should start doing videos, start allowing That would be so much better, wouldn't it? Then you can prove that something works. Why can't you? I know you can link a video, but it seems overly complicated. You should be able to upload a video on those photographs page, don't you reckon? You can links in certain circumstances. You can link videos into your description, but I can't be asked with that. Just allow us to upload them. That is, yeah, good point, Leanne. Look up solds, yes. Disney Store go generally well. Hard Rock Cafe mugs, Starbucks, Alton Towers, as Chris mentioned. Anything unusual? I mean, don't forget what you can do. You know, on eBay, say for example, you want to know what mugs get the highest price. Okay, so search the word ceramic mug. Right now, filter it to sold, but then put it in order of highest price first. That way you'll see all the ceramic mugs that have got the highest amount of money. Now, don't take it as gospel, because sometimes when you do a search like that, you can see stupid amounts of money for things that you know are not worth it. And a lot of that can be down to like money laundering and stuff, people paying silly prices for things. Yeah, so, but you have to be sensible about it. If you see that a mug is sold for 500 quid, it's not going to be, unless it's like a really, you know, rare one, but it's probably going to be a money laundering thing. Oh, thank you. What you got? Charles.
I'm not even using my iPad.
I am. It's there.
Oh, right. So it's just the case that's downstairs.
Yeah. Oh, breakfast as well. Thank you. You see, she only does this when it's a Thursday, so it makes her look like a good wife.
No, any other day you can just go downstairs and get your own.
Mm.
You're trying to say I'm a bad wife?
No, not at all. You're the best.
Don't forget, my fans are on there. They'll fight my corner.
Sorry, you're going to hear me munching away at these now because it's bloody shredded. Do you buy appropriate boxes for mugs, Liam? I use the eBay square orange boxes, but I package it really, really well. Yeah, just shut the door. Shut this one then. I package it really well with shredded paper. I wrap the mug in bubble wrap. I put it in the middle of the box and I surround it with shredded paper, or even newspaper would do it. And I've not had a touch wood. I've sent 2 mugs out this weekend, but I've not had a breakage for quite a long time. Morning, tea cakes. Thanks for joining us. Too right, well trained. Sorry if I'm loud eating. This microphone is very sensitive. Trust me, if I slipped out even the smallest fart in here, you'd hear it. Breakfast is the only reason. I know, yeah. I'd question whether that was genuine, Jeff, and whether that's a money laundering sale. Could be if it's a super rare one. Let's do it now. Let's share screen. Let's test it out. eBay. So let's search. Let's search Starbucks. Okay. And let's put it in an order. So we want, where's it gone? Sold and completed. Now we're going to put it in order of highest first. Right, there's your £736 one. If you look at that, and then you look at the next highest one, which is what, £100, 84, they're all believable. That's bullshit. I'm calling bullshit on that. £736, that's bullshit. So I wouldn't believe that. But all these under 100 quid, yeah. See, if you saw that one, Osaka, so that's Japanese. If you saw that one, you'd pick that up, wouldn't you? 80 quid. So this is a great way to, I do this all the time, is to see what kind of things in different categories sell. Double pack there, look. 2 German mugs in a pack for 75 quid sold. Bruges went for 37 with £27 postage. There's a Portugal one there. So you can see that certain ones, and more often than not, it's the unusual cities. So Paris and, you know, London might be worth something, but not as much. Norway. So you can apply this search function to anything. So let's try Plush toy. Has it already done the order for me? Sold and completed, and it's kept the filter, highest price. £60cm husky dog for £990. That's the same item. I'm calling bullshit on that. There's nothing that says why that would be £990. So I'm saying that's bull. The rest here are probably real. Look at that. Disney, that's worth looking out for. Disneyland Paris, Lilo and Stitch, Experiment. Extremely rare. 200, well, it went on an offer somewhere around the £200 mark. A bundle of Sesame Street there, unusual ones, X. Oh, look at that. That is awesome. 150 quid. I'd buy this anyway. You know, I wouldn't even look it up. I would buy it. Where's the pictures? That is mint. Look at that. Never ending story plush. Look at the eyes. That's amazing. Anyway, I was just showing you how you can do that kind of search, just in case you'd never bothered in the past. Whenever you do one of them searches, right, no matter what category, the first one or two are probably money laundering. So if you see a stupid price like 700 and something pound, it's probably not real. So kind of rein in your expectations a bit. Yeah, it's definitely dodgy. Rebecca's sold that dog before. I assume you didn't get 700 and 900 pound or whatever it was. Years ago, I thought I had thousands of quid's worth in old spanners. Yeah, just got to be careful with stuff like that. You'd have to look into it, Peter. I mean, it could be a money laundering thing, or there could be something special about it. So it'd be important to read the description on it to see why it's different. If there's nothing on there that tells you why it's worth £200, I would expect something in the description that says, this is why it's special. If not, then it's probably not real. Falcor, yeah. Exactly, Rebecca, exactly. Missed a trick. You didn't miss anything. You did not miss anything. It's a dodgy sale. Oh, I'm knackered now this morning. I've done 9 listings. I'm about to list this bad boy. I've kind of cheated because I haven't listed stuff from scratch, but you know, never mind. They've still got to go on, haven't they? They've still got to be photographed. And this way I get to talk to you guys at the same time. Whereas if I had to do it proper listings, like I will be doing in a minute, I'm going to be less talking and that's going to be boring, isn't it? That's a good brew. Ah, Bisto. Right. Let's do this. Oh, tell me it's not crashed because I did a load of pictures. It should be in draft, shouldn't it? There it is. Go for that. Make sure my pictures have stayed. Yes, they have. Okay, right. Oh. Hasbro Jurassic World Indominus Rex 20-inch. Is that how long he is? He is indeed 20-inch. 20-inch figure, light up and sounds biting, chomping. I've run out of letters, so something's got to give here. I'm going to put light, sound, save a bit. I'm going to take out biting. I don't know if anyone... Chomping, yes, but not biting. So now I've got enough room just to put in capitals, please read. Yeah, because that tells you, read the description, you numpty. Please read. Okay. Haggis lover. Prototypes usually go well. Yeah, I've seen people do really well. Promo as well. Promo items can do well because they're a bit rarer. Leanne's liking the live chat, makes me want to keep doing it. Good. Don't get people started on my brews, Bailey J, because people just complain about my brews. That's me brew there. I'm not in the least bit bothered about which tea bag I use because they all taste the same to me. I cannot taste any difference in a standard tea bag. So PG Tips, Tetley's, whatever, they all taste the bloody same to me. And I quite happily get a supermarket brand. I cannot tell any difference. So these are probably Tesco's own ones. Alfie Redmond's in. Hi, Alfie. Oh, what kind of battery have you dropped on your foot? Hopefully not a car battery. Right. Please read. So I'll put that in the title. Right. I'm going to go through the item specifics. It's used. It doesn't give me a used, broken or whatever. So there's nothing in an item specific that, I mean, I've pre-filled these. I filled these in because I used an old listing of mine that I had for a previous one of these that was fully working. So I'm just going through it and making sure I need to change anything or anything like that. Figures. Let's do the description. I'm going to describe the hell out of this. Oh, I should have done the rest of it first because now I've got to change stuff. And I'm going to put in capitals. Please note, condition is used. I'm going to be a bit tongue-in-cheek, like Leanne said. I'm going to say, he has been involved. Does that mean police days? He has been involved in a terrible fight. Police talk. He has been involved in a prehistoric battle, and as such has sustained a wound to the back of his neck. This has caused his jaw to be slightly out of place. The light and sound functions work absolutely fine. The arms and head movement also work well. Still plenty of play time left in this Indominus. Right, now this is important in my opinion. This has been reflected in the super low price for this item. Boom. So here's what I've got. I've got the title in because it automatically puts it first, so that's fine. And then I've got, please note, condition is used. He has been involved in a prehistoric battle and as such has sustained a wound to the back of his neck. This has caused his jaw to be slightly out of place. The light and sound functions work absolutely fine. His arms and head movement also work well. Still plenty of playtime left in this Indominus. This has been reflected in the super low price for this item. What do you reckon? Reseller kits having bids, that's good. Battle. I've got battle. Wound. Wound, yeah. Open wound. Caused a stroke. Oh. Sustained an open wound. I like that. Poor dinosaur's been through a tough time. Oh, it's going to be funny this, isn't it? 18 sales today. Wow, that's great. That's good going. Now with dislocated jaw action feature, Curtis. Carol Baskin, yeah. No, it's funny. Right, okay, I'm happy with that. He's been involved in a prehistoric battle, and as such, I'm going to say epic, because I like that. It brings the story to life, doesn't it? He's been involved in an epic prehistoric battle, and as such has sustained an open wound to the back of his neck. This has caused his jaw to be slightly out of place. The light and sound functions, right. How big is this wound? Should we put the size of the wound? 1, 2, 3, 4 centimeter wound. This is four centimeter wound, open wound to the back of his neck. Right, and that's it. I'm listing it. Done. Hello. So, do you like this description of Indominus?
I've heard it. I was listening.
About 4 times.
Yeah. You're actually quite loud, believe it or not, for a quiet person.
I know, I just want to make sure people hear me.
I might have a little bit of a break and take doggy out.
Where you going? Just down the bottom.
Probably not.
Okay. What, are you having a break from? You haven't done anything yet, have you? You know what? Because of that description, I'm going to shoot a bit higher on the price. I'm going to be a bit cheeky. I'm going to go $21.99 with offers, hopefully to get 20 quid.
Yeah.
Give us a shout, let us know where you're going. $21.99. Hermes tracked. It will be in a box. $3.99. Oh, I'll just charge $3.99 for it because it's going to be about £4.20, but I'll just do $3.99. I'll swallow the rest. $3.99 GSP, immediate payment, 2 working days. Right, that's done. So it'd be interesting to monitor that and see what happens. See if anyone's. I reckon I'll get a few watches on that because of the price. People are going to be interested in it, I think. Let's have a look. Hilarious description. Battle with Hermes Courier. You won't find another like it on eBay. I like that one. I just saw that then. Hang on a sec. Chris, just a thought, as you have a YouTube channel, could you film quick videos on items that might be challenged as not working, and then you would have proof you could delete after 90 days? Yeah, I thought about doing stuff like this. I think eventually, eBay are going to allow us to add very short video clips. I've heard some rumblings from eBay in the past about this. I think at some point they're going to allow us to do it. I've not really. The thing is, if I was getting disputes left, right, and centre, so every week getting disputes about stuff, then I probably would start doing something like that, even just keeping them on my phone. But it's actually quite few and far between, so I don't think it's a major issue at the moment, but I think it would be useful to be able to upload a 10-second clip or something. Hilarious description. Is she going to buy me an expensive cake? Maybe. Cake's not good for the physique. I've got to maintain this pack that I have. Oh, it's jumped. Steve-O reckons I'll get 20 for it. Someone will take the time to fix it or use it in a display. Or even just let the kids play with it. Because if you've got a young one, it's probably only going to get broken anyway, isn't it? And with it fully working, it's fully functional. Even with his broken jaw, it still works. So I need to take the batteries out. So you don't mind so much, but if you'd have paid £50 for it, and then your kid breaks it, you're peeved off, aren't you? But you don't mind so much if it's already busted, if they're gonna play with it a bit rough. If it doesn't sell, you know what? I might even keep it myself, display it on this side, put it in my display cabinet. That's an idea. I'll keep it if it doesn't go. Yes. Oh, you're doing well there, Peter. Well done. Good start. Yeah, you can link videos, but it's a faff, isn't it? So I think you should be able to just upload them to the photographs. Question: in the EAN fields on used products, does entering does not apply help or hinder listing search? If you get an option to put, press the button that says not applicable or whatever, then use that. Fair point. Hey, Tommy, thanks for joining us, by the way. I don't write anything. If there's nothing to say, I don't write it in. I'm with Catan there. I don't write it in. Right. More stuff to list. Right. I've got a few t-shirts to get through. You know that lot that I showed you the other day with all the metal, heavy metal, death metal, rock and stuff, and skeletons and skull and crossbones and stuff. So I've got a few of these to list. I've listed a few already, and I've actually sold a couple. That St. Pauli one, the Germany football one, I've sold that straight away. So that was good. Reseller kids struggling for stock. Yeah, keep looking online. Even on eBay, a lot of us just buy and sell off eBay. You can almost make a living out of just buying on eBay and selling back on eBay. Right, so I've got this one to go on. Pro Edge, next dimension, only for tough men. That's what it says. The Low Sparks clothing. Right, so let's have a look. See if I can find anything out about this t-shirt. Let's see if we can find anything.
Alright, see you in a bit.
All right, in a bit. Where are you going? Okay. Right, sorry, got distracted. Pro Edge. Next dimension t-shirt. That should probably do it. If it's going to come up, it'll be in that. No matches. Oh. Let's just double check solds. No matches. So there's nothing exactly the same as this. So I'm going to have to make it up as I go along. Just do a little Google search just to make sure I'm not missing a trick somewhere. Pro edge, next dimension t-shirt. Let's go on Google Images, search. Absolutely bugger all. Absolutely nothing right. Just find a price and go with it. Right, I'm going to try and list this item. So describe your item first. So I'll do the title. Just should have enough things to write in it. So it's made by the Low Sparks. So the Low Sparks Pro Edge, next dimension, black t-shirt, XL. Is it in decent condition? I'd say it was in good condition. Rare, because I can't find it anywhere, so I'm having it as rare, whether you like it or not. Only for tough men. Don't really need, do we need that? Let's see how many letters I've got left. Used. Still got quite a few letters. The Low Sparks Pro Edge, next dimension. See if I can get that in. Only for tough. It's not going to happen, is it? Only for tough men, black t-shirt. There we go, 79. 79 characters. Men's t-shirts, item specifics. Used, brand is the Low Sparks. It's not known, so it's not a well-known brand by the looks of it. Colour black. T-shirt XL men, sleeve length is short. Neckline is crew. Cotton. There's not a lot else I can put on it. Graphic print, yes. There's not much else to do, to be fair, on this. So, done. I've got a fair bit in there. Category, I've already done, but my own category is going into clothing. price, I might as well just pick a number out of the hat. Well, because I can't find anything, I'm going to put $19.99. Allow offers. There's a fly in here and it's doing me head in already. Where is it? The window. How are we doing on battery life on that? That's okay. Do all the postage. £3.60. That's what I charge for a standard £120 standard sort of parcel. This iPad's a bit laggy. It's laggy. You press a button, it does nothing for about 3 seconds. $3.60 immediate payment, yes. So I've just got to do the description and the photos. Used, but good. Sizing. Size is labeled as XL. Please check your measurements before buying. Armpit to armpit is around 21, which really is a large, so it could be slim fitting. 21, 29. Armpit to armpit is around 21 inches, and collar to bottom is around 29 inches. And that completes it, apart from the photographs, of course. Let's do the photos. So remember, in the last video, I said to you, a clothes peg comes in useful, and I'm going to show you exactly how that goes into practice, just in case you didn't know. So rather than just take a picture like that with it all hanging all over the show, I always like to get it tight. So pull it tight round the back like that, roll it up like that, and peg it like that. Can you see? Can you see? Pegged it at the back, and now I get a nice clean picture. It's better. So camera, I'm all right with the current lighting without a light, so that's fine. Get one from over here. There's something on the arm, so get that. Some kind of logo. Okay. And the same when you turn it round, just peg the front, scrunch it up, peg it, and photograph it from the back. It's a little bit creased, but I don't think it makes... I'm not ironing everything. You can forget. I draw the line at ironing everything that I sell. There's not a chance in that I'm ironing everything. You can iron it when you buy it. That's the label. There's not a lot else to take. I'll just take one more shot of the front, nice and flat. There we go. That took a little bit longer than normal because I had to do the research at the start. So, a bit of research. Yes, I'll add that as my main photo. Just give that a second to upload the photographs before I hit list. So a little catch up. Bundle by UK is in. Bundle by UK. Are we talking about the Hermes problem that there's been going on recently? Because I've got a couple that are stuck in that loop if it's the Hermes issue. Watcher says, technically we need a peg and a mannequin. Yes, yes you do. Hate mannequins. I've got no, well, you hate mannequins, but I've got no particularly dislike to it, but I just know that it makes the pictures look better, so. Yeah, love that film. That film is amazing. It's one of the best 80s films, isn't it, Mannequin? Absolutely love it. You know, I always think with that film, it's a bit rude as well, right? It's a bit of a rude thought, but have you ever thought, right? So he's been dating this mannequin who comes alive. But then imagine if he was, you know, doing that with it when it's alive. And then when if someone burst in on him and he was halfway through the act, you know, like in that kind of position, and then it went back into a mannequin at that point, what would happen? Would his todger get stuck? That was just a random thought that I always thought about on that film. Right. I haven't even listed this yet. What am I doing? Right. So the photos are up. Everything's good. Listed. Too much time on your hands. Just these random thoughts that come into your head. Imagine getting your todger stuck inside when it turned into a mannequin. All right, here's another tee I'm going to do. This one, now it's No Fear. And No Fear generally are not worth a lot of money, but I'm going to look this one up because it might be an unusual one. But I've found with No Fear it can be very hit and miss. It's not an amazing brand, but we'll have a look anyway. It's quite a nice graphic. That's the thing that people want with t-shirts. It's the graphic. Yeah, Damien, they've had loads of suspects. It all passes, and you know, it all passes, and then you hear nothing about it for years. Show us all the teas might get sold. I did show them on Monday night. I'll show you. Let me list this one, and then I'll show you. Vintage No Fear here, go for good money. Oh, okay. I've never really had a lot of luck with No Fear, but I will look up this one because you never know. It's hard to find this stuff. That's the problem. So let's have a little search. No Fear t-shirt. We'll try skeleton, or maybe skull. Gothic, maybe. Gothic skeleton. Oh, you know what? It could actually be worth some decent money. Some of the Gothic stuff is worth good money. Blimey. Yeah, some of them are decent. Not the same, but let's have a look. It gives me an indication of what I'm looking at. Let's just check solds. No exact match again for those words, but Gothic's good to use. Definitely Gothic. Skeleton skull. Yeah, I'm just going to have to make it up again. I'm going to go back to that other listing and just sell similar on that. So I've got some of the things filled in on it. Where's it made? Tommy says. It is made El Salvador. El Salvador. No, unfortunately, it's not USA. Biker and Gothic. I'm going to use Grim Reaper as well. It is a Grim Reaper type thing. So just remind me, Biker, Gothic, Grim Reaper. So it's No Fear. Let's just Biker, Gothic. Oh fuck! It's crashed again. Ugh. Fuck me. Sorry, Peter. I know you don't use language like this. Biker, Gothic, Grim Reaper, Skeleton Skull. I've added 2 onto it. Remove pictures. Fuck's sake. Probably 2000s, Tommy says. That's interesting. Someone seems stressed. I'm not stressed. No stress from me. But when it crashes, it pisses me off. Damien's done all my listings for the day. Nice one. What are you going to do with the rest of the time? Here comes the swearing box. Right. No Fear. Gothic. biker skull skeleton. Was there one more? There was 5. Gothic biker skull skeleton. Grim Reaper. That's Grim Reaper. Black t-shirt, size small. Rare. T. That'll do. That's nearly full. Oh, I can get very good condition in there as well. Done. I've not finished yet, Craig. I've not finished. I've got loads to do. No, this is a one-off that Oliver Ian sent me. I get you, Damien. I get you. Grim Reaper, yes. Craigie. Oh dear. Oh dear, Craigie. No fear. The old iPad's lagging again. I'm going to swear again in a minute. T-shirt, small. If it's small, I shouldn't have to use Peggy because it will grip the mannequin. Crew neck, cotton regular. Theme, I'm going to add some. I'm going to add biker, Grim Reaper, skeleton. That'll do. Oh, gothic, goth. I think that's it. Print, yes. Can't do much else really on that. Size is labeled as small. Please check your measurements before buying. Armpit to armpit is around, well, what is it? 18 inches. Collar to bottom, 26 inches. Condition used but good. Postage information, blah de blah de blah. I'll stick with 19.99 on this as well. It's a nice round number when you don't know what you're selling it for. GSP turned on. Just got to do the photographs then. Let's just put the this one. Get any dusty stuff off. There we go, it's gripping nicely, which tells me it's a small size. No need for the peg. So I can just get some photos done on that. Did I remind you to watch the video that I put out this week? Here's another item that I use every day. The old roller. It's got a few little hairs and stuff on it. Try and get those off if you can. Oh, I've left the tag. Oh, never mind. Never mind. It's not the end of the world. Okie doke. This is a problem with clothing. It does take longer to list. On that plush toy, I could have had it done literally in a few minutes. This takes, what, about 15 minutes to do? Something like that. Get the tag in there. Okay. Oh, let's get that in there. And we'll get another shot of the front, this time it being flat. It's a nice t-shirt. It's not my cup of tea, but it is a nice t-shirt. And that's done. Judge, DBG's in. Hello. Hi, DBG. Bugger off. Yeah, it's no fit. I'm going through some of these t-shirts that I showed on Monday night's show. They're all biker gothic skeleton type t-shirts. So I'm getting some of them listed today. See you, Georgina. Bye. Dave's here. Dave's in the house. 47 unlucky folk watching this riveting stream. I hope you're all getting some work done and not skiving off. That's another one listed. Now, who was it who wanted to see the t-shirts? Do you genuinely want to see these t-shirts, or I can show you quickly. I suppose it don't harm. I'll go grab them. Now, some of them I've listed already. Some I've listed, so they've already gone into stock. These are the ones I've not listed yet. So most of them are sort of biker gothic type things. That one. Stoned from the Underground, 2013. I'll look that up. Stoned from the Underground, some kind of festival maybe. So I might list that one next. I've got a Metallica. And that one I'll probably do next with that. This blue thing. This one. Hard Rocker. Hard Rocker. There's quite a few of these are German, because death metal and that kind of thing is quite big in Germany, isn't it? And certainly Eastern Europe as well. Probably much bigger than what it is here in the UK. some kind of skull and crossbones sort of vest. A biker wouldn't be caught dead in a no fear t-shirt, so don't put that in. Okay, that's useful to know. I might have to revisit the listing then. I forgot I had it. I was just working the first one in the pile. That's all I was doing. I didn't cherry pick. Metallica's going on next. Terrier, something or other. Terrier, again, it looks like it's European or German. Leipzig, so this is German. Die Totenhosen. Fun looking some of these up. This one's by Religion, which is a well-known brand. Diamond in the pack, some sort of skeleton, X-ray type picture. Bloodcraft, Painful Roots. Bloodcraft. I got a bundle, Darren. I bought a bundle. I sniped them on eBay. Paid £40, including £8 postage, and they sent me 28 t-shirts, all pretty much all these sort of skeleton rocker, biker, gothic type things. So they worked out about £1.40 each or something. I can't understand why he's listing. Why are you talking about me in the third person? I can't understand why he's listing the Metallica one and not wearing it. I'm not a fan of Metallica. It's not my thing, that. Leanne, it's not my thing. C'est la vie, frère. What does frère mean? Now, this is like hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. Another German thing, I think. Tarzan Night. That one, Inferno Festival 2006. Inferno Festival. I need to look that up to see what Inferno Festival is. There's another Tossen or something. Tossen. So pretty random, but all on a theme. Loud and proud. Anyone know what that is behind the skull's head? What are those? Ooh, I got told. Brother. That's what frere means, brother. Is that one like with guitars on with wings? Some interesting designs. It's not what I would normally pick up. Well, not pick up. I'd pick up anything really. But and that one I was trying to flog to Mr. Diggs, but I'm not sure it's the right size for him. That would look awesome on Mr. Diggs with his sunglasses and his hat. Well, I think it might be the wrong size for him. Piston. Yes, I think. Or is it an engine? Piston or engine. Similar type thing, isn't it? V-twin. Ramstein. I've heard of them, but I can't say it's something I listen to. Watcher says it translates roughly to "say you will, friend." Ooh. Now, if it was a Cortina's t-shirt, he'd be wearing it. Yes, I would. Very true. Right, I've got 2 there to list. I'll put these back in the other room. That's my working pile. Okay. Brother is more likely, apparently. Ford Cortina. Come on, Dave, get with it. Get with it, mate. The Cortinas. Right, now you're all banging on about this Metallica one. Let's do it. Let's do this. That's what the VHS Aussie Thrifter says, isn't it, Rob? Let's do this. He's a channel you should go and follow if you don't. VHS Aussie Thrifter or Aussie VHS Thrifter. I can't remember which way it is. So it's made by Only. It's a size medium. Okay. Let's see if there's anything out there similar. Annabelle sent me a message, Anna. Plenty of beach today. Sent me a picture. Oh, bugger off. Not to Annabelle, sorry. I don't like opening me messages on here because it gets confused with my phone, so I don't know why it's stupid. But she sent a picture of the beach. Right. Never heard of them, Dave. I'm very disappointed. Look them up. Scooter. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, Dave. You have disappointed me. Look them up. The Cortinas. COURTEENERS. The Cortinas. Manchester band, born and bred. Superb. Right, let's try and find this bad boy. Metallica t-shirt. Is that what I start with? There's going to be hundreds, isn't there? It's got copyright pig's head on the bottom. Unforgiven. That might be a... Let's try Unforgiven. He's got a branding stamp that's on fire that says Unforgiven on it. So let's try that. Boom, I've got it. Holy shit. No way. Jesus. Now, why the hell didn't I list this bloody t-shirt first? Holy crap. Let me just show you this. Some crazy prices on this t-shirt, this exact same one. It's a 1992. No way. Now that's listed, so let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's just check solds, because it could be bullshit. 3 results. Still good. Still good. One sold for £23. One sold for £35 with £15 postage. One sold on an offer that was £121 with £30 postage. Jesus. What size is this again? Medium. There's lots of them sold. There's lots more international. Going for good money. Bloody hellfire. Right, that surprised me. So let's just have a look at what competition I've got on the listed then. So I've got one for £100 with £3.70 postage. That's UK. That's the only one in the UK. £100. Hmm. Show me the label. It's only. Can you see that, Leanne? Come on, give us your expertise. But it looks like these are going for good money. In fact, I'll check the label on this one that's listed as well. That's a good point. It might not be. It's got that pig's head thing there. Oh no, the one that's £100's got thunder on it. So am I getting something wrong here? Vintage band. Yeah, I've done well on them. I've done one on band tees. Shows a label. Yeah, I've done it. Only High Street. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah. Only High Street. Metallica fans spend good money. But there's not much competition though, DBG. So am I still going to get a decent? Tell me what price to list it at. High Street knockoff. Fake band tees. But it looks, it's exact. How can they do that? Because it's the same print. How are they allowed to do that? Let me see if I can find one that's made by Only. How are they even allowed to get away with that? I mean, is it licensed or something? It's still got to be worth money, hasn't it? It's got to be worth something. $79.99, but DBG says it's a knockoff. It's a shitty knockoff. Only similar to H&M, yeah. Probably by the sounds of it. Could be a reproduced one. Won't get a huge chunk. We call them Repop here. Oh, you've all pissed on my parade there. I thought I'd found a decent one. Absolute bastards. A lot of you. Oh no, maybe get 15 quid. It's a distorted print, not legit Metallica. So, is there anything in the keywords that I need to use? Oh, there's a tag. I didn't notice a tag. Only.com. Oh well. I thought I had a 100 quid t-shirt then. Not to worry. It's only money. Hi, Peter. How are you doing? Yeah, I know, dude. It's fine. It's fine. I would have found out eventually. Just better to find out now than waste my time, like you say. I wasn't expecting anything major in that bundle. So when I saw that those prices, I thought, bloody hell. Not to worry. Right. So I can't really call it a vintage tee, can I? Because it's not going to be vintage. Can I still call it vintage? Will you let me say that? Is there something specific I should put in the title? See, there's one there that's a reproduction by the looks of it. Because, oh no, it's got different on the back. It's got something on the back of that one. That one hasn't. So that's not the same. Where's the tea and cake? Annabelle's popped out. She's already made me a brew and breakfast, so you never know. She might come home with something. Haggis Lover says it'll still sell. If there's no competition, I'd still go high. Vintage style. Okay. Can I see a close-up of the graphic on the front? Yes, you can. With pleasure. That good enough for you? List it for 25 to 30 with offers. Yeah, I was thinking 30 quid, to be honest, in my head. I may go slightly higher and just see if it gets any interest. Search Asos Metallica. Okay, I'll do that. Asos, or is it ASOS? Asos sounds better, doesn't it? Because you get to use the word ass. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, there's a few on here. Not the same. Not the same. I spent too much time on this item now. It doesn't matter. It's better to get it right, isn't it? I might go like $34.99 and just because like there's only one other that's UK that's 100 quid. Now, obviously that one is probably the real deal. But if you're willing to have a bit of a knockoff, would you put reproduction on it or something? It's a bootleg mixture of prints. Hey, okay. I'm going to list it and see. I'm going to list it. I'll start a brand new listing with this, I think. Though it did say, let me just look at something, only.com. Let me go to their website. Here we go, only.com. Let me just see, they might even have it for sale, Metallica. No. Like an official website, but it looks like, oh no, I was going to say it's women only, but it's not. And there's no like music band t-shirts. There's nothing. Shop for him. Only.com. Ugh. The tees on only go for 12 to 15 quid. Okay. Good research. But it's not listed, so it's finished. So it's like a retired print or design. I could use retired on it, couldn't I? Right. Give me some keywords for this. I'm struggling. Metallica, Unforgiven, black t-shirt by only. Give me some keywords, peeps. I need some. Out of print or limited. Rare retired bootleg. Can we use the word bootleg? Is it okay? Limited edition bootleg. Yeah, I like that. Oh, what size is it? Medium. Only black Metallica graphic tee. Graphic tee. I like that graphic. You put like death or metal. Death. Is it heavy metal? Skeleton or anything like that in it? Skull. Thrash metal. Oh, I wrote thrush. Thrush metal. We've created a new wave of music. Thrush metal. Thrash. Thrash. I'll run out of fucking characters. Bastard. All right, Rod. Good day. Good to have you with us. Rock metal. Thrush metal, yeah, no. Oh my god, I'm such a fucking idiot. I'm gonna put rare in capitals. It is rare because there's not many of them. So shove that. Rock metal. I think I've run out of letters now. Yes, I have. So thrash metal or rock metal. Angry feminist band. Chris plugging it. Yeah, this one's not for sale though, Rod. So technically, I'm not plugging it. This is a one-off. This is a one-off rare collector's item. Used. Distressed. Yeah, it has got a bit of distress. But I ain't got no space, so I might put that in the description. So I've got the title, Only Metallica Unforgiven Black Graphic Tee T-shirt, Thrash Metal, Rare Retired Medium. They were the creators of thrash. Okay. More thrash than rock. Rod, Chris is selling fake Metallica t-shirts. What do you think? Piss off. It's not fake, it's class. Next question is, what price should I actually... DBG reckons 25 to 30 quid. I'm thinking I should go a bit higher, but what do you guys reckon? And I'll go with the majority. It's quite short. Let me just put that on, and you can see my arse. Where's my peg? Look at that, looks lovely, that. Someone is going to love that t-shirt. Oh, we've been through this, Rod. You missed it. It's basically a high street sort of knockoff, I think, by the looks of it. Oh, funny ass. Why does it do that? Let's get the picture of the label. It's also got an inside label, so I'll do that as well. You can see there. That's that. And I'll get another one of the image nice and flat. Also, there's a bit of a writing, sort of copyright thing there. I'll do that. And the Unforgiven, I'll do that. I've got two more, I might as well get some close-ups of the print. That'll do. Plenty of pictures there. Right, bootleg, what is the tag? Oh, here we go, DBG. Creators of thrash, me arse. The likes of Overkill and Atomica are going since the early 80s and would thrash the... Ooh. Steve-O reckons 15 to 20. I don't know, that seems a bit low. Fake Adidas. DBG went out with a drummer for 3 years. Bloody hell. Fanny House, is that a scene? It's, I don't know, maybe it's a manky type thing, Manchester thing. I say it all the time. I don't think it'll get taken down. I like Ian's thinking here, $39.99. See, Steve-O, if I put it up for 20 quid, you know it's going to sell, bang, really fast. And then I'll think, I've done it too cheap. Right, let's do the item specifics. Because I'm going to get one more t-shirt done after this, and then I'll probably call time to have some lunch. Only's a registered brand on eBay, so it must be a well-known, well, reasonably well-known brand. It's on here in the list. T-shirt size medium. Short sleeves. Neckline is crew. Material is cotton. Can't put vintage, can I really? I don't think it's vintage. Theme, metal, Metallica, thrush. Features. Can I put distressed on it? No, I can't. It's not there. I could write it in. I'm sure there was somewhere on this list where you get to put distressed on. No, maybe not. Might be wrong. I might write it in. In my categories, my store categories is music and clothing. True and true. But I always say you can always go up as well if you want. At the end of the day, it's your listing. If you want to change the price and go up, you can do. Stick it on Facebook. I don't think, because it's made by a high street type brand, it's made by a recognized brand. I think it's probably just a licensed print, I reckon, because they wouldn't have printed this without permission. So I think there's nothing wrong with it, Rod, to be honest with you. DBG says it won't get taken down. Yeah, it's because it's like a licensed one. If it's sold, correct. Yeah, I know where you're coming from there. Okay, let's crack on. I'm going to go high. I'm going to go high on it. There's only one in the UK, a different brand. It's 100 quid. Mine's a licensed version of it by the looks of it. So I'm going to go $39.99 like Ian said. Sorry, Steve-O. I'm going with gut instinct on this one. If it doesn't sell within, say, a month, I'll drop it. Steve-O is probably thinking, yeah, put it 15 quid. Next thing you know, Steve-O will buy it. $39.99 offers, yes. Postage slightly more on this because of the price that I'm charging, because I will add some level of cover on it for over £20. So I'm going to do it at $3.99 postage. So I've done everything apart from the description, which won't take me long. I'm going to just do an opening line. So for sale is this rare, out of print tea made by the high street brand only. That kind of lets them know that it's a high street made one, not like an original. It also kind of gets people away from saying that it's fake, hopefully. Oh shit, a brick. Shit, I've pasted the wrong thing. There you go, there's another saying for you. So you've got fanny arse and shit a brick. I'm not going to get any monetization from this stream. You do realise that? Not much, but every penny counts in this day and age. Madeleine McCann, German prosecutors say they think missing girl is dead. Damn. It's like play your cards right. So with Ron's in. Hi, so with Ron. Thanks for joining in. $3.99 post, so cheap. What kind of postage charges do you have, DBG? Oh, there you go. Rod's asked the same question, and DBG's answered it. $4.50 UK, 11 and £12 tracked. Wow. Yeah, getting a good tan. It's been bloody boiling. If you look at me, if I took my t-shirt off, which you would never want because it would be a horrendous sight, but it would look like I was wearing a white t-shirt because of my tan marks. If I go like that, look, there you go. That's what my body looks like. Captain Upshot, good day. Nice shirt. Also the one you're listing. Yeah, the Metallica one. I'm assuming all these down under has Mel had a stream on as well. I'm assuming you've come in from Mel's stream. Right, let me finish this description and then we'll come back to you. Condition is used, but very good. I think that'll do. Right, listed. Let's see what happens. Thanks. Just thanks to you all for doing that research, helping me out with this one. It was a bit of an unusual one for me because I don't know much about these band teas. So thanks for that. Appreciate it, DBG and everybody else who's chipped in. It'd be interesting to see, you know, what it goes for, if it even sells, you know. I'll keep you informed if I remember. I'm going to do one more listing before we end for today, and I'm going to try and find this one. which is some kind of festival or gig t-shirt, which is Stoned from the Underground 2013. So I'm going to just check out this. It's a standard sort of Gildan t-shirt, so it's like just a standard sort of, might have even been sold outside the festival or inside, whatever, but let me just see what this festival is first, because it'll tell me kind of what kind of music it is as well. So if we Google it, Stoned from the Underground. Stoned from the Underground Festival. Psychedelic space. What? Heavy psych. Is that a music type? Heavy psych. Homemade spag bowl for lunch. Blimey, that's a big lunch. Same tea listed in Germany, 22 quid. Cheers, Jeff. I'm just Googling it just to find a bit more information on it. Some kind of rock. Experimental jazz. Heavy rock. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Heavy rock. High energy action punk rock. So it's punk rock, heavy. Okay. That's enough. I'm going to find this one that Jeff has been on about on here. Let's just put in eBay, Stoned from the Underground. Yeah, see that one, Jeff. £22 with £8 postage from Germany. It's exactly the same. So that's not too bad. Maybe a 20 quid t-shirt. Just check solds. I'm sure you had a look at it, but I'll have a quick ganders anyway. No exact matches. So let's just go back. There's nothing there. Just going to have a read of what it says. Yeah, they've got it listed in the category psychedelic rock and underground. Sounds a bit odd. Sounds like some stoner music festival. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Thanks, Jeff. Thanks for looking. I've got it. European. Yeah, it's German. Where did you pick them up? I got them on eBay. I sniped them on eBay, Rod. 40 quid including postage, and they got 28 similar sort of tees. Have we still got juice on the old camera too? Yes, we have. Just enough probably to get this last one done. What size is it? Medium. It's a Gildan, so it's a standard sort of tee. Stoned from the Underground Festival 2013. It's brown t-shirt. I don't need retired, but I can put rare because there's only one listed in Germany. Rock. Postman Patsy. Oh. Okay, that'll do, I think. Oh, I'll put Germany in it. Oh, I've got no fucking room. Bastard. Germany. I'll do the photos now. 10% battery on camera too, so we're all right. That should last us a few more minutes to get this last one done. Just in case you want to see. Don't really need the peg on this one, but why Stoned from the Underground? It keeps ringing. It's like I know that phrase from somewhere, and I'm not a stoner. It'll come to me in a minute. Take that picture quick before it unravels at the front. I can't be honest putting the peg on this time. There we go. Any labels inside? No. Get a good picture of the graphic. It's quite a nice graphic on the front. That'll do us on the picture front. That's what it is. Sound of the Underground by the what do you call it? Girls Aloud. Can you imagine if they sung it Stoned from the Underground instead of Sound of the Underground? Because that was their debut single, wasn't it? As a winning the pop idol or whatever it was. Stoned from the Underground. Da, 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 da. You're singing it along in your head now, aren't you? Girls Aloud, yeah. Stone from the Underground. That is going to stick in your head all day, that now, isn't it? Brand is Gildan. Colour's brown. Ginger one was a bit freaky. T-shirt medium. Men's short sleeve crew neck. Cotton regular. Right, theme. God almighty. God knows. Heavy rock. Psychedelic. I don't know if that is how you spell it, but I'll put Germany in there. That'll do. That'll do. To the description. Sorry, I'm out of camera there, aren't I? You want to see me, don't you? Used but very good. Oh, I just need to do the sizing, don't I? Did I do the sizing on the Metallica? Oh shit, can't remember. I don't think I did. Size is labelled as medium. Please check your measurements before buying. Armpit to armpit. What are we having? 19. 19 and collar to bottom. Oh, 28. Armpit to armpit is around 19 and oh shit. Collar to bottom is around 28. 1928. That was the year Rod was born. Let me finish this listing off and then we'll have a chat. I'm going to go 1999. I can see this taking a while to sell because it's very, very specific. You've got to be looking for this one. You're probably not going to stumble across it and buy it. So who's looking for Stone from the Underground t-shirts. I don't know, but I'm going to go $19.99. It's slightly cheaper than the one that's already listed. You watch now. I'll sell this within an hour. Where's Belle? She's out walking the dog. She's gone to Bigbury-on-Sea, which is about 15 minutes from here. Pommy pickers, very true. Oh, 1928, yeah. What was life like back then, Rod? You know, when you were younger, what was it like? Did they have like horse and cart, and you know, they obviously didn't have TV, so what was it like when that came in? Right, this is done, so I'm going to list it. This is my last listing for today. I need to check that Metallica because I'm not convinced. Right, who's watching my Metallica t-shirt to be nosy? Which of you is watching it? Because I've got a watcher on it. I'm going to send you an offer. You better accept it. I'm telling you, it's one of you lot. I didn't do it. I didn't do the bloody sizing on it. I'm going to have to edit that now. But exactly, very true. Very relaxed. The day we got the wheel was life-changing. That's funny. You know, we're only joking. Pulling your leg. Of course. I would never disparage my fellow Mancunian Aussie. Bloody hell. I didn't do the sizing on this. It's a good job I noticed, wasn't it? Right, I'll have to revisit. I'm going to have to revise. Could be a genuine buyer. I reckon it's one of you lot watching it. Probably Oliver Ian. It's lovely around here, Jeff. Really nice, really nice. Nice people as well. Once we're able to get about a bit more when the shops start opening and stuff, it'll be nice, but it's really nice. I have done, but I wouldn't say I was a big fan. I have listened to it in the past. Middleton. Bloody hell, that's Mancunian. Right, I've just got to put the sizes on this bloody thing. It's you lot distracting me. How dare you come and join this live stream and distract me out like this? Right. Size is labelled as medium. Shit. I'm rushing now because I feel like I'm at the end of my listings. I'm rushing. Armpit to armpit. It's quite big, really, for a medium. It's 22. 22. But quite short. I wonder if it's a ladies. No, medium would be smaller, wouldn't it? 22, 24. So it's wide and short. Please check your measurements before buying. Armpit. Oh shit, a brick. To armpit is around 22 inches and collar to bottom is around 24 inches. Done. Revise that and we're up and running. We're done. We're done for the morning, listing wise. I'll do a bit more this afternoon. That's not going to be it for the day for me. I can't give up work just yet. But I'm pretty happy that we've kept each other company during this tough morning of work. Toast soaked in cider off the trees. Maybe that's Cornwall. I think you get mixed up with Cornwall. Let's see, actually, if anything I've listed today has got any watches on it or any specifically large number of views. So the Metallica t-shirt's got 1 watcher and 10 views. That's pretty good early doors, unless it's just you lot going looking at it. What else have I listed today? No Fear's only got 2 views. The Next Dimension t-shirt's got 1 view. Oh, Indominus, the broken battle damaged Indominus, 8 views but 2 watches. What else have we got? Right. Hallmark Itty Bitties plushes, I've got 8 views. Sesame Street 2 views. Sophia the First 4 views. Hobbit 3 views. Sackboy 5 views. No watches on any of these. Troll 4 views. Yeah, blah. They're all roughly the same. So, yeah, the clothing seems to have got some interest early doors. And Indominus Rex, even though he's had a fight. $13 listing again. Hang on, it's more than that. 9. 10. 11. 12. 14 actually, thank you. That's 14 listed in a morning. I'm pretty happy with that. If I could do 14 every morning, I'd be happy. Yeah, you came late, Rod. Show Rod the dinosaur. It'd be like looking in the mirror though, wouldn't it? How many were drafts? Yeah, some were drafts. I still had to photograph them though. Photographing is the annoying bit. He buttered up the description pretty good. I did, yeah. I'll read it to you if you want. How much time I've got? I've got 3%. I'm nearly dead. I'm not going to read it. You'll have to go find it. It was all about how much of a fight he'd been in, basically. In fact, I can take that one off because you don't need that anymore, do we? Here you go, Rod. So, just for you, because we're mates, Indominus Rex, but he got damaged in the post. So you can see here, he's damaged and he's got a broken jaw as well. Although it does still work, his jaw. Right, so this is a description that I put. I put, please note, condition is used. He has been involved in an epic prehistoric battle and as such has sustained a 4 centimetre open wound to the back of his neck. This has caused his jaw to be slightly out of place. The light and sound functions work fine. The arms and head movement also work well. Still plenty of playtime left in this Indominus. This has been reflected in the super low price for this item. There you go. Now that is a good description. And Leanne gave me the idea to do it like that. So shout out to Leanne. Cover photo looks normal, yeah. I've sold broken. Those Indominuses go for £40 to £50 at the moment in perfect working order, and it still works. It's just got that bit of damage. I've sold damaged ones before, and they do sell. And it's got 2 watches on it, so unless that's someone in the chat, they will sell. Yeah, true. Post lady's bin. Okay, so anyway, we're pretty much done for today. So I hope you've managed to get some work done. Dinosaurs sell crazy fast here as well. Unless Chris lets them fall to death. Yeah, no. Everyone's going over to Peter's channel now. What's happening on Peter? Which Peter? Is it Reseller Kid, Peter Ray, Peter the Vinegar Jar? I can sell anything. No, but thanks everyone for joining us today. We'll be back again next week. We'll do it all over again. I'm not sure how many weeks we're going to carry on with Come List with me, because once the charity shop's open, I'm going to be spending more mornings out buying stuff. So it might end then, but let's make hay while the sun shines with this. So join us again next week. In the meantime, Monday night is the next live show, 8 PM on Monday. It's Reseller World. I've already got some stuff down to talk about. And the Death Pile Puzzle is back on Monday night. It's going to run for 4 weeks, and there's going to be an amazing prize for the winner at the end of 4 weeks. And they'll automatically get enrolled into the CCC, the Chupa Chups crew, if they're not already, plus an amazing prize. So keep your eye out on that. That starts Monday night for 4 weeks. Don't forget, if you've got Spotify, to go and follow my new Spotify Ultimate Reseller playlist. So if you need a link for it and you can't find it, give us a shout. I'll send you a link over. It's got some absolute classics on there. Other than that, that's it for today. Thanks, Chris. Thanks, everyone. Great as always. Well, you know, it is me. Thanks for the stream. No worries. So we'll see you again soon. Take care. Have a good day. And whichever Peter is doing a stream, go and join him. So we'll see you soon. Bye.